guys, it's Natnicki here bringing you another episode of Dreamlight Valley. We are continuing on where we last left off, except it is now sunset. And the reason why we were at sunset, because we have established a bit of matchmaking. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's see. Mother Gothel. What in the world are you doing here? Okay, let me get this right. Alright. What am I... You're the one who asked me to meet. I most certainly did not. Natnicki practically begged me to come here. I assure you this was not my idea. It never really was. I am not in the habit of sharing confidences with the forces of evil. Forces of evil? Hardly. Now, if you'd said forces for charm, wit, and incisive humor, then you'd be absolutely right. I love Gothel. Ha! Your charm serves only to mislead. So you do find me charming? What? Wait, what? Is this actually... Oh, blast it all. I'm about to give Natnicki a piece of my mind. Oh, God. We've been had. Okay, let's talk to Mother Gothel. I want to talk to her. So, how are you feeling about that, magic moment with Merlin? Magical? Ha! That windbag's attitude only proved to show how unappreciated I am here. Why, he seemed almost offended. It's a crying shame. Have you tried doing anything we could appreciate? No need to get angry at Merlin. Angry? He's not worth getting angry over. I'm merely appalled at his lack of taste. Well, Merlin's not the most sociable guy. Don't take it personally. In fact, he might have been intimidated by your wit and charm. Very perceptive, Natnicki. I suppose anyone would be intimidated, would they? Poor Merlin was likely dazzled and not thinking straight. In any case, this was all Wally's idea. Really? Perhaps I underestimated the little rolling crate. I'll have to keep my eye on him. Well, since you're feeling more cheerful, can you let bygones be bygones with Merlin? Fine, I'll be a tad more charitable upon our next meeting, but no more than a tad. Excellent.
Ta-ta.
I love it. I'm gonna talk to Merlin about this. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I have read, like, from this point on, like, in terms of the main story, that some people had, like, changed their opinion of Gothel, and especially Scar as the characters, as far as the Forgotten thing's going. But it is what it is, people. Hang on, I'll say more about it after this. Natnicki, now that I've had a moment to collect myself, all I'll say is that I was sorely disappointed. There was absolutely nothing magical about it. To think that you distract me from my research and send me off to consort with that villain! I just want everyone to get along. No need to be mean. It was a bit awkward. That is the understatement of the millennium. But I suppose I shouldn't be too harsh. You meant well. Besides, this was all Wally's idea. He wanted to see some romance just like what he saw in old movies. I see. Well, then perhaps you can convey this to the little mechanical fellow. Even in Dreamlight Valley, romance doesn't work quite the way it does in the motion pictures. That's actually kind of cute. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. I need to go talk to Wally. But yeah, I read a couple of comments about Scar and Gothel's hindrance or their whole thing involving the Forgotten's involvement with how they became to be. That's what a villain does, people. That's really what a villain... They were just doing what they were meant to do. They manipulate people. Hey, Wally, how are you feeling about how that went down? I think those two might have been a little mismatched. It was kind of awkward, wasn't it? Still, I think we set the foundations for something. Maybe they'll get along better in the future. Oh, directive! Why don't we try a new angle? Let's go see Mickey and Minnie. Maybe we can help make a magic moment for them. Woo! Well, that's kind of... No, you know what? I'm not going to talk to Mickey right now. I'm just going to go ahead and finish the story. But yeah, I honestly didn't mind it. I thought it was very fitting. Gothel takes advantage of the weak-minded, and we were already kind of weak to begin with. And Scar is the same way. Do you not remember how their movies played out? Especially Lion King? Ah, Natnicki, the fairy godmother has informed me of all you went through in the dreamscape. I hope having to live out someone else's memories wasn't too, terribly discombobulating for you. I wanted to talk about what I learned from the Forgotten's memories. Of course, tell me, what have you surmised? The Forgotten must be stopped, the Forgotten can be saved. I learned that you give pretty good advice. The Forgotten can be saved. The Forgotten's just a mixed up kid. I know we can fix all this. I just had to find the right words to say. By the way, I kind of find it hilarious. I want to say, in my head, of this whole idea of that it's our inner child, which makes sense because we grew up and we were going through, like, you know, the stages of puberty. I kind of like the idea, like, they're using the avatar of our current self, which makes sense. But I kind of like the idea of, like, if this was a main story, like in a show or a comic, for example. By the way, go follow me on Patreon for more comics and art if you want to see more of that. Instant plug in there, shameful. They're actually like our child self, like when we were like little kids. That's kind of like how I want to see it. So we're like this evil child, kind of like Darla Dimple evil. Maybe not that exaggerated, but kind of in that state of mind. God, I love Cats Don't Dance. But that's how I'm going to choose to see it. Like, yes, it's going to be that whole idea of deal concept, or there could be a whole thing like, it's our older self that they're taking the form of, kind of like in that Pokemon third movie with Entei and Molly. I'm afraid there might not be words that will stop the Forgotten. At least not words I've found I've certainly tried. Sorry about that. I saw you trying to talk to the Forgotten in one of the memories. You gave the Forgotten some great advice. It's too bad they weren't ready to hear it yet, or they were just too far gone to listen. Really? Which memory was it? What did I say? You said that no matter what we leave behind, there are some things that must never be forgotten. Things like friendship, love, and care, of course. That was rather wise of me, wasn't it? You need only look skyward anywhere in the valley to see what happens when we do forget. You have noticed the rips in the sky, haven't you? Why, the very fabric of reality is coming undone around us. To find the Forgotten and stop this, we'll need something connected to the Forgotten. Something left behind. Like what? The Forgotten hasn't left anything behind that I've noticed. Oh, but that's where you're wrong. Follow me. I've uncovered something at Mickey's house that'll surely help us. It'll be easier to understand once you've seen it. I swear to God, if it's gonna be that thing that because Mickey's house was the first thing we went to, I think that's gonna be the case. Like, look where you started. Oh boy. On the one hand, I'll give it to them. Like, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful or like bored out of my mind. It's just cheesy classic 101. That's what I'm saying. I am enjoying what they've done in this game. Let me assure you, I'm just having a whole lot of fun being cynical about it.
Well,
all right. Observe. There on the roof is Mickey's house. Oh yeah, in fact, I think from what I've noticed, this is the only place that has like this ripple of time thing. There on the roof of Mickey's house, it's not just the rips in the sky. There's dark magic bleeding through the very fabric of reality. Fortunately, the phenomenon is quite localized. Only certain places seem to be affected. Okay, never mind. Scratch what I said. Maybe these places were important to the Forgotten. Probably just a coincidence. Can you spell it out for me? No time for riddles. Maybe these places were important. Yes, though I hypothesize that it's not the places themselves, but something inside of them. Okay. I need to go here. Yeah. Can I enter? You're in my way, man! Okay, let's... Oh, is it the book? Yep. Ooh, it's a picture book. Ah, a book of fairy tales. Oh dear, it's positively saturated with dark magic. It must have been the Forgotten's once. There's no other explanation. We've got something that belonged to the Forgotten. What's next? I'm sorry that I'm not, like, really doing voices. I'm just trying to hurry this along a little bit because I have some errands to do today, but I also want to get as much done as possible. I'm afraid I'm afraid for this enchantment we'll need at least 3 more Forgotten relics just like this. What will they look just like this one? Where do I find them? You must keep an eye out for more places where dark magic is seeping through into our world. They could be anywhere in the village. Some of the relics might be quite special, others more mundane, but they all have dark magic emanating from them just like this one does. Wait, now that he mentions that, when I was in the Sunlit Plateau, I did see that, like, the elephant graveyard where Scar lives, it does have the same kind of ripple, so I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, got it. Find the relics, save the village. That's not all. We also must retain the story behind each relic. Stories hold a magic all their own, Natnicki. Uncover the stories and you'll be able to harness the magic. By the way, I apologize if you hear any background noise from my mic feed. That's really my mom talking. I told you in the last video, or in the last couple of videos, you've been following me for a while. I don't have the best soundproofing system. I've tried various things, but I'm Cuban. We're loud as hell, so you gotta deal with it. But I will try my best in the future to try to find some other way. The music from the game should actually hopefully do it, because she's in her room right now. You must discover why these things were of such importance to the Forgotten. You found the first one in Mickey's house. Perhaps Mickey knows the story behind it. I'll look around the village and go talk to Mickey. Thanks, Merlin. Okay, so we gotta actually talk to these people. Oh man, if that's the case, I told you, Scar is one of my best buddies in this game. Scar's gonna have something to say because he considers me his best, closest friend. Alright. Aha! Pick up. Aww, that's cute. What's here? Oh, is this more of the thing? Yeah, it's from Wally's stuff. Okay. Oh, well, okay, fine. I'll talk to one of them. He was right there. Hi! Matchmaking magic, forgotten rules, the storybook. Gosh, Natnicki, things around the village aren't looking so good. Those cracks in the sky are pretty scary. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe, oh, I did it. Were there always question marks when he did that? I can't even remember. I don't really talk to Mickey all that much. Maybe you can. Does this look familiar? Hey, Donald. Hey, maybe I can check on Donald, see what he says. A book of fairy tales? You betcha! That's been in my house for just about as long as I can remember. We think it once belonged to the Forgotten. Do you know the story behind it? It's funny. Now that you show it to me, I'm remembering anything. I'm not even bothering. My voice is so gone at this point. When you were just a little kid, we read this together. At first, I'd read it to you, and then one day, all of a sudden, you were old enough to read it to me. Oh, and sometimes we just make up our own stories to go along with the pictures. I wish I could remember this. It's a pretty special book. Lots of stories about brave heroics and evil villains, and everything comes out right just in time for the happily ever after. Maybe we can read it together again sometimes. I wish things were really that simple. Well, I guess if life was always easy, we wouldn't need stories, would we? Very true. But hey, now that I think about it, that's just what you said to me the last time we read this book together, right before the forgetting. But gosh, that was really you, was it? It was the Forgotten? The Forgotten? They left the book with me. They seemed pretty mad. But I think deep down they were really sad about something. Gee, I hope you helped the Forgotten out. Mickey, the storybook, the magic is coming off of it is stronger than ever. You've done a lot to help. Now I'll do my part to try to save the Forgotten. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, no. It's just to talk to him about Wally's thing. We're not matchmaking! We can't matchmake what's already made! Maybe in the old spot where we did Olaf's mission. Or where we found Olaf. Yep. Let's go. Keep looking, keep looking. I did this part. This is part of the thing I did earlier that correlates to a main mission. Oh, right here. The blanket, yeah. It has to be around here. I noticed that the music changes whenever I'm around something, but I think it's also because of Mickey's house. Oh, wait, yeah, it is here. Okay, I saw it on the cliff. It has to be here. Yeah, right here. Okay. Yep. Beach toys. Hey, Miss Bang. Can you come closer? Oi. Could you come closer? Oi. Oh my god. I can't go that Oi. Okay, there we go. Now she's close.
Hello, dear.
Angelfish, have you finally come to ask for my help dealing with all that trouble in the sky? It's about time. You're right. I do need your help. Take a look. What is this rubble you're handing me? If you're looking to trade, you'll need to find something far better than all this. I found those beach toys in the same cave that I freed you from. I think they used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you remember them? These might be the key to saving Dreamlight Valley. Now that you mention it, they do look a tad familiar. I'll tell you about them, and all it'll cost you is a simple commendation. I hear everyone else around here are receiving them. Don't I deserve some accolades, too? You have a beautiful voice. Nobody's better at making deals. I'm afraid of you, but in like a good way. In like a good way. No deal, Ursula. Nobody's better at making deals. And don't you forget it. Not unless they add frickin' Hades into this. I want to see that interaction. I always come out on top. Now then, those trinkets. You used to play with them as a child. You and Moana. Moana? Of course, I'll go talk to Moana. And Natnicki, when you find the Forgotten and stop this little scheme, tell them to come see me. I can teach them a thing or two about getting what they want. Okay, I wonder how long I have been told it's like the last act, if you will, for this story, because obviously this isn't the end of the game. It's just like the end of like this arc, if you will. They're obviously going to add more characters and more realms. It just makes the most sense. Like, they would add a whole bunch more, like, around this area, or even this area around here. Maybe access this mountain and the ice caverns here, or the ice mountain here. And they would even they have a whole bunch of things to add to it. It just makes sense. Natnicki, I'm so glad you're here. I don't want to alarm you, but I've noticed that the village seems to be, broken. The sky looks angry. Unfortunately, my arms aren't long enough to give it a hug. I was hoping you can help me with all of that. Try not to worry about that too much. But how would you even hug the sky? No idea, but it's on my list of things to research. Is there anything else I can do to help until I find a sky-hugging technique? I found a blanket in the secret chamber. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you know anything about it? The fuzzy, cuddly blanket! You found it! Hooray! But I don't know too much about it. Oh, but I do know who might. Elsa! I remember it from her room at the castle. Of course she doesn't get cold, but I think she likes just being cozy sometimes, don't we all? She has to know the story behind that blanket. Thanks, Olaf. I guess I'll have to go talk to Elsa if we're to have any hope of stopping the Forgotten. And in the meantime, I'll just find and categorize all the different kinds of rocks in the village. Great plan! I thought so. I'm calling and controlling what I can when things feel out of control. I totally read that like I was reading it. Like, my avatar was talking. I apologize for that. Natnicki, I've seen what's going on in the sky over the village. If there's any way I can help, you only have to ask. Maybe you can make an ice shield around the village. Just keep being you, Elsa. That's all the help we need. I don't even know how to help myself. Yeah, just say this. That's nice of you to say. But I just can't stand by and watch the village come apart around us. Well, I know there's one way you can definitely help. Take a look at this. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Isn't it cozy? Just like my cheeks. I have no idea what I was saying. That didn't even make any sense. I'm just being stupid. I'm sorry. Does it look familiar? Oh, it does look familiar from a long time ago. We think it belonged to the Forgotten. We need to know the story behind it. It's funny, just a second ago, it was like my memories of this were covered over by a mist. But then, I looked at you, and I thought of our friendship and the adventures we've gone on together. And I remembered. I gave this to you. You were just a child then. You wanted to explore the ice cavern with me. But it was so cold in there, so I brought you my favorite blanket from home. And when the Forgotten split off, well, I guess they held on to it until they dropped it in that secret chamber. I wish I could remember this, but I guess the Forgotten has some of those memories. Well, I hope you can help but pull the Forgotten back from the edge before it's too late. And if you do manage to bring them back, well, maybe I can talk with them. I know what it's like to go too far. Thanks, Elsa. That's all I need for now. The magic coming off the blanket seems seems stronger already.
Why, thank you.
Okay, now we have to talk to Moana, who is in the store. Hey, Moana, I've got something I need you to look at. Sure, Natnicki. Oh, what are these? Toys? Are you sure you don't want to play in the sand? Shouldn't you be saving the valley? Why not both? I hope I never stop wanting to play, even things are bad. Those toys are the key to saving the valley. What do you mean? I think these toys used to belong to the Forgotten. I was hoping you might remember them. They do look familiar, but it's like the fog's rolled in over my memories of them. Focus on your memories for me. Pretend you're in a canoe sailing through the fog. Don't worry, the memories will come back. Just think about everything we've gone through together and all the memories you've recovered so far. Whoa, that is so strange. The moment you said that, it's like the fog lifted. The power of speech. I do remember these. You and I used to play with them when you were just a little kid. It reminded me of when I was small and played in the sand with my grandma Tala. How did they wind up in the cave? Well, one day I asked you if you wanted to play, and it was like you couldn't hear me, as if you were really far away. That wasn't you anymore, was it? It was the Forgotten. They threw these toys away in the cave and ran off. I was confused and pretty sad. It wasn't like you to do something like that. Maybe not, but the Forgotten is a part of me. That kid who played on the beach with you, that part of me is in there somewhere. Well, you were an amazing kid. If that's the part of you that became the Forgotten, I hope there's still some way to save them. Let's talk to you.
There you are.
Ah, Natnicki, just who I was thinking of. By my estimations, you're doing a rather poor job ruling over this valley. Why, it looks to me like the sky is falling in. Are you sure you want to be happier with someone more cunning in charge? Nice try, Scar. I have no idea what you mean, but if you haven't come here to ask me to reign over the valley, then what do you want? I found something in your cave. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. It might be the key to stopping the Forgotten's plans. Do you know the story behind it? No, I've never seen it before. Maybe the Forgotten's gotten to you? Why do I get the vibe that you're lying? I have absolutely no idea. Besides, why would I want to remember such a hideous, charmless image of me? Aha! So you admit it's a drawing of you. Please, Scar, this might be the only way to stop the Forgotten and save the valley. If I must find to ensure I have a kingdom left to rule over, then I'll tell you. And I suppose you are the closest thing I have to to someone I tolerate. See? I'm his closest friend. We're the best of buddies. You made this for me, Natnicki, when you were just a cub. It hardly captures my likeness, but I admit I found it rather nice to receive a gift, even such a pitiful one. I've kept it ever since. Aww! That's why I love you. Thanks, Scar. Your story might help me stop the Forgotten. Do have a bit of mercy for the Forgotten. Imagine what they must think, watching you ruling all over that the light touches while they are consigned to the shadows. I will admit, granted, yes. Even though, yes, he was fond of us, like that, because we were the closest thing to him as close to a friend. Yes, it's in his nature to be manipulative, and he did take advantage of that. But again, it's something to note that these guys are villains at the end of the day. I know all too well how that feels. Let's give this all to you. One blanket, one cute drawing, one bucket, and one book.
Oh, hello.
Bravo! You found enough forgotten relics for us to proceed to the enchantment. The magic coming off of them is stronger than anything the Forgotten left behind, and it's story magic. Of that, I'm certain. We mustn't tarry a moment later. Are you ready to pass through and explore the dark castle? I'm scared, well, maybe we get done instead. I've never been more ready. Confidence, that's exactly what you'll need, Natnicki. With confidence, I know you can face any challenge. You've learned a great deal since that first day you returned to the valley. It feels like, yes, that seems so long ago. To you, to me, it seems as though I've barely blinked my eyes, and yet so much time has passed. You've become the ruler that Dreamlight Valley needs. Look around at all you've done, all the friends you've brought back, Natnicki. I'm proud of you. Now, follow me and let's see the world right before I devolve into unbearable sentiment. Wait, is there a cutscene? I can't move. Oh, okay. Never mind. Do I have the item with me? Because I know I want to get something. Do I have it with me? No. I actually want to get rid of all this stuff and put it back in my inventory. Go to this here cabinet and receive this lovely item. So I'll explain why I need this and why I have it in the first place in due time. I just know that they said you need it for this particular thing. Okay. Yeah, I needed this potion in particular. Is called the Rainbow Potion. All the colors of the rainbow are in this bottle. With just a drop, you could bring color back to something gone cold and gray. So this was part of a weird slew of secret missions with the potato. And let me tell you guys something else. I had to look this up. I am not ashamed to say that. This was some weird random crap that they added that I didn't even know existed until a whole bunch of videos kept popping up on my feed. Oh, there's a green potato, a gold potato, there's a red potato, and all this other jazz. And then they just said that you need to do this to get this and this to get that. Some are easy, some were a pain to do, and some were like a little bit mediocre to say the least. But it would all correlate to making this rainbow potion. What is it used for? I have no idea, but they said that this is going to be for our main quest, and this was it. Focus your magic on the relics, Natnicki. By harnessing the story magic within them and the tie they have to the Forgotten, we should be able to create a doorway to the other dimension. Alright, well that was simple. The portal is open. All that remains is for you to walk through. And hurry, I fear Dreamlight Valley is becoming more unstable as we speak. Piece of cake! I'll do my best. My beast. We've all seen that your best is more than enough, but if you face any troublesome challenges, remember, we'll always be here to aid you. While you're gone, perhaps the fairy godmother and I can consult on what to do about all this dark magic in the sky. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on! Work your magic, Natnicki, while we stay behind and work ours. Yes, sir. Let me save real quick, just in case, because I don't need something happening and making me cry later on. So this was part, I think, of the roadmap picture, but I can't remember if this was the picture they used, like the gloominess of the castle. Honestly, I like it a lot. I do. Look at all this lovely decoration. I mean, it's supposed to look like how it was supposed to be in the first game, in the first part of the game when you come into the valley. So I do like that. I think it adds a nice touch, but I really hope they add Maleficent soon. I feel like she's gonna appear in some sort of way. I have no clue. But let's go to the Dark Castle. Okay. Oh, there's me. Looking all evil. Beautiful. Oh, what? Ooh, what is that? Okay, we had to pass through these doors to get to her, obviously. Don't think I didn't see that. Okay, this is a chandelier. That's nice. Don't think I didn't see that little doohickey right there in the corner. That's the map of the valley. They're gonna add, that's a little hint of what they're gonna add, or I think is planning to be added. Obviously, this is our castle, just with a gloomy finish. It's beautiful. I love the work you put in here. HGTV, my god, 2023 of the year. And this is where the secret door was, actually. Ooh, a memory. Let me see. Yep, it's a memory. What is it? What is it? What is it? Aha. Cardboard isn't enough anymore. If I'm going to be ruling over this dark castle, I need proper wings and a proper crown. Is that what the actual wings are from that we have? So this is where she sleeps. Okay. Sleeps in this little corner right here. Cozy. Okay, get this out of the way. Darling, I really do love I love what you've done with the place. It's gorgeous. Let's go. Something is weird about this door. It won't let me through. It won't let me through. There we go. What's this? Who has come to wake me? Oh, it's you! I mean, your most humble highness. Only say the word and I'll go do your bidding without so much as squeaking my hinge. How did you learn to talk? Why, you taught me, of course. Once I was nothing but a slab of iron with a handle. But then I awoke to the sound of your voice whispering an enchantment. I've stood here ever since. Don't you get bored of standing here? Bored? Well, no, it's peaceful here. Doors don't need much excitement, you know. All the exciting things are usually on the other side of us. That is the fate of a door, to always be stuck in between. Mostly I sleep until you wake me to let you pass. Let me pass. Of course, your highness, I shall... Wait a moment. It's so hard to see you squinting through my keyhole. You look like yourself, but something is different. Something is wrong. I'm trying out a new look. Maybe if I act it out. How dare you step aside and let me pass? Humans are so complex. One demand one day, another the next. But I'm afraid we doors are quite simple. We are either open or shut, locked or unlocked. I am shut, for you have told me never to let you pass without your wings and crown. Okay. I mean, I saw the cardboard thing, but I don't... Oh, wait, is it here? Oh god, it is. I have to open these doors. Aw, how cute. I really want those wings, I'm not gonna lie. That's adorable. Yeah, we actually do have the outfit, obviously, but all, you know. Okay, let's change into this. Actually, yeah, can I just use this? Please? Should I actually dress up as the character? I want to see. Let me see if this will work. If not, then I'll wait. Hello, door. It's me again, the Forgotten. As you can see, I look very forgotten-y now, so I guess you'll be opening for me now. You do- Oh, wait. Damn it, I skipped again. Though something about you still doesn't seem quite right. You must have dust in your keyhole. It's really me. Yes, I suppose that might be so. Of course, there are challenges and dangers in this castle much greater than me. If you're trying to deceive, if you're not my creator, then you'll surely fail to pass through one of the next doors. But for now, I shall swing open and let you proceed. Okay, so let me actually do that real quick. I love this outfit. I hope I plan to use it when, you know, the time comes. Unless I can take this off now and just, you know, let's see what happens. Let me take off these wings. I like these wings, but they're not really my favorite for the back. Destroy. And there was a little thing I saw, like another door, so hang on. Let's see what we got here. Browse. Dark Castle lettuce, Dark Castle garlic. Collect. Oh, we can actually get these? Cool. Okay. How much do I have? Dreamlight salt and thorn sprout. Okay. Okay, let's see what else let's keep looking. The enchantment brought the door to life, just like I hoped, but Doreen has a bit of a mind of her own. Maybe if I feed her, she'll let me through. Okay, fine. Does she actually talk to you and say what she wants? Interact. Oh, no. Okay, I need to make the item for the food. Read. She likes it simple, only a few free ingredients necessary. She hates having bad breath. She likes something with extra crunch. She likes things well seasoned. She refused to eat anything not grown right here in the castle. So if I combine all these, it'll make her something? Okay, let's see. Dark castle goo. That literally looks like shit. Okay, sprout, and then the lettuce. Let's see. The night thorn sprout salad. Yes, okay, this should do the trick. Can I actually eat this? Apparently it's good for you. Where is it? Where is it? Yep. Delicious. I love eating shit. Okay, let's go feed this thing. Yep. Transfer. Alright, that should do it. Yep, she's happy. This is definitely... Hold up. Take a picture of that. Yeah, definitely... So, on the left side, it's definitely going to lead to more realms. So, I do remember seeing in the roadmap a sand, like an hourglass. I'm pretty sure, like, a desert is going to be added, so obviously it's hinting to Aladdin. The hourglass was a dead giveaway, because that's the thing that he traps Jasmine in the movie. Plus, the fact that it's surrounded by sand is just like, hello. I really am apologizing for the music. The music sometimes does that. I've noticed that in the game. I don't know if anyone else deals with it. Yeah, it's just going crazy right now. No one will ever figure out how to get past this door. I've made it disappear, just like me. Okay, let's see. We are going to need some books. Read. Note to self, to see the door, try changing your perspective. Only with the blink of a mechanical eye can you unlock the way forward. No, that's not what I want. I want my tools. I want my tools. Wrong one. Here we go. That's the camera. Let's see. Photo. Lovely. Aha! We're almost there, I think. Ooh, what is this? It's a key! Interact. Okay, this is there's the master. This is the boss key. Okay, find a way to get to the key. It's fine. Let's look around a little bit more. What's it say? What's it say? What's it say? It's just a lock and key. Pretty simple, right? Wrong. I almost had fun making this one. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to get, like, the frickin' torches. The big torches, yeah. These are the torches that I use for Dreamlight. The Dazzle Beach area, so... Okay, we can't break these. It's this one that we have to break. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, look at all the pebbles down there. Okay. So, let's get the key. Night torch, noon torch, dawn torch, and dusk torch. Okay. So, this one is the night torch. So, let's get this here. Okay. Then this one is dusk, I believe. Yeah, this one's dusk. Noon torch. And then the dawn torch. Yeah! Alright, and now we fish this baby out. I was quite a smart child. Very innovative. Very, very true to my form. Fish this baby out. I really hate that the music keeps stuttering. Okay, let's do this. Please stop. I hate when it does that. And it's only very few, but I don't like that it keeps doing it because I do actually like the score in this. Yep. Hello, me.
I'm happy to see you.
You again? How did you make it past all my doors? It was tough, but I did it. As villainous layers go, this one could use some work. Ever considered a security system? Maybe some cameras and alarms? Thanks for the tip, but I won't be needing that. You're already too late. I've already cast a spell. Not even I could stop it now. We can stop this together. Please, think of our friends in the villagers. Of the village. You're about to destroy the universe. Did they think of me when I disappeared from the village? Everyone tried their best. But the forgetting, the night thorns, there was nothing anyone could do. More lies just to try to confuse me. All I want it to do is make sure no one ever goes through what I went through. I won't let you ruin that. Please, I don't want to fight. I'm going to stop you however I have to. I'm excited to see whose magic is stronger. I'm going to stop you. Then we've got nothing more to talk about. You've asked for this. Let's go. Walk towards the light. Oh. Kamehameha wave. Let's go all DBZ. Oh! We're going all DBZ. I go with my Kamehameha and she goes with her Gallic gun. What the flip is happening? This is not what I expected. Oh god. I mean, it's kind of cool. What is this? Oh, it's a memory. Oh, we're gonna have to use the memories of the sandbox, aren't we? Okay.
Oh,
Where are we? Is this some kind of trick? No, I didn't do this. When our magic collided, it brought us here. Maybe it's the here and there? I don't think this is someplace far away. I think it's a place we share together. Somewhere our oldest memories go. Then that must mean the sandbox. You remember it too, don't you? But something's not right about it. Something is missing. I can fix it. I know I can.
back to my soul.
Focus magic. Oh, I just pressed it, okay. Did you see that? The second we focused our magic, the sandbox looked just how I remembered it. It's starting to come back to me too. Do you remember what it was like, being just a little kid? The only limit was your imagination. Even little plastic beaches, some beach toys seemed magical. A sandbox could be a whole world. I know! You could visit the deepest part of the jungle, or the middle of the desert, or the far reaches of the galaxy without ever leaving your backyard. I miss that. I wish it could be that way again. Maybe it can be. I wish I could believe that. Whatever. Just follow me. I think there's more stuff hidden in here. Just surfing through here. Actually, it's very fitting. The blanket, I'm sure, is this one. This was our childhood bed, wasn't it? But something about it just isn't right. Something's missing. Do you think we could fix this one? The same way we fix the sandbox? Yep. Focus your magic. I'm trying. It won't. How do I do it? It won't let me. Hello? It won't let me. It really won't, actually. God, it won't let me. Oh my god, I hate when it does this. Don't tell me it's a stupid glitch. It seriously won't let me. I don't like this. It won't let me, though. I don't understand. Oh, wait. God. I swear, some of these things are so stupid! Alright, me, talk to me! There's Eric's flute and Ursula's necklace. Okay, cute. Of course, this feels right. This is how I remember it looking. I remember this blanket now. Or at least a blanket just like it. I remember when I was snuggled under it. I spent hours reading with a flashlight. I remember that. We got through so many books that way. We'd be so tired the next morning. But that was just kid stuff. Life can't be that simple anymore. Maybe not always. But just because you're a grown-up doesn't mean you always need to act grown-up. I guess not. Come on, follow me. There's more to discover in here. And... oh. Desk. Okay.
Oh,
This desk.
it's you.
I don't remember anything about it. I think I do. This was where I used to do my homework. Homework is... I got so intense about it, I had no time for anything else. That sounds right. It was like part of me disappeared. The part of me that was you, I wanted to play, but you wanted to work. There must be something else here, though. Something from behind all of that. The storybook, okay, and the drawing.
I'm happy to see it.
Of course, before this just was a scary place for doing homework. Oh my god. It was a fun place, a place for creativity. I remember. We used to sit here for hours and draw. Yeah, that sounds more like me, honestly. I would always doodle in, like, my notes. I still did that throughout high school. I would draw and doodle all over my notes. Of course, I wonder where all those Oz drawings went. Probably in a box somewhere. I hope they didn't get thrown out. Now, all I use my creativity is for making the Dark Castle. It doesn't feel the same. There's nothing stopping us from working together again, like we used to. I don't know. Let's just keep looking around. Right there. Okay, this has to be where the storybook goes. It's a bookshelf. Looks sort of dusty. I guess we haven't touched anything on it for a long time. We just got too busy. Life got in the way. When that started happening, it was like a part of me was drifting away. I actually do like that they added no music to this whole scenario. A lot of the times, that adds a lot more impact. But also, it leads to the fact that you guys can hear a lot more background noise. So if you do, I apologize for that. But if we brush the dust off the shelf, maybe it could be like it used to be. Okay.
Back to my solitude.
Let's see, we've got the treasure chest, we've got, what is that? Ah, okay, there's the ending of Lion King, and a bunch of Toy Story stuff. I remember now, this bookshelf, it used to be covered in our favorite stories. We'd spend hours reading them together. Stories let us be whatever we want, and stories let us explore from the safety of our room. Even when we weren't allowed to bike past the stop sign at the end of the street, stories let us see that the other side of the universe. I wish it could be like that again. Maybe it can't be, and maybe that's okay. Things won't ever be quite like they were when we were kids, but that doesn't mean leaving everything behind. You can hang on to what's important to you. But what would you hang on to? Joy and enthusiasm, creativity and play. When you're a kid, you haven't figured out how the world works yet. So there are no limits on what you can do. I never wanted to lose that feeling, no matter how old I got. Me neither. I guess there's still more of a connection between us than I thought. That and I can't get what Merlin told me out of my head all of a sudden. Love, kindness, and acts of care. You need those too, don't you? Now you're getting it. And the story that we loved as kids? They all hold all those things. Of course. So long as we remember those stories, those things we loved about being kids, they'll never be forgotten. Cliché! Exactly. Come with me. All of those things are waiting for us back in Dreamlight Valley. After everything I've done, it's not too late. It's never too late. The spell I started. I don't know if I can stop it on my own. Then we'll stop it together. Come on. You know, funny enough, this also kind of reminds me of Once Upon a Time. If you guys have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. They do this all the time. Cutscene! Let's do this! What is it, the father-son command me away? Sorry, I can't help myself. This honestly goes a little bit harder than I thought it would. We've destroyed everything, that everything became a white blank slate. Oh, wow, everything's night. It just became night. Sun was still out, but okay. Ayy. Oh, it's a blue moon too. Hello, all. This also kind of reminds me of Hyrule Warriors. I'm not gonna say anything. Pound it! A picture time. Okay, okay. I did it! That's actually kind of cute. Alright. but we're still here, just so you know. We oh, whoa. Oh, God. For fuck's sake! Okay, don't crash again. Alright, then. Hopefully it doesn't crash, but I'll just let it play out. Okay, in all seriousness, as I was talking about, I really was just being cynical. Like, I am cynical when it comes to, like, the very, very cliche stuff, but not to the extent, like, you know, I can't have fun with it. Like, for what this game did in terms of its story and in terms of narration, it really wasn't bad. I did like it overall. I thought it was cute. It does send the whole message, obviously, like Walt Disney did try to orchestrate since he started his empire, that no matter how old you get, the older you get and whatever, you could still feel like a kid. That little Easter egg is definitely like a hint of like what's to come. I don't know if it's going to be probably later in the year, because they did establish, like I said, an hourglass part of the roadmap where it's in the desert, which correlates to the realm of Aladdin, but there could be an actual area in Dreamlight Valley that's to come that does, you know, that's a desert. However, it does show that, you know, there's more areas to come in the valley. It just makes more sense that way. Whether it's from west, north, east of the valley itself, that's a different story entirely. Can I actually skip this? I feel like I should. Let's just skip it, yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. To be continued. Okay. Hello, Jafar. I didn't mean it was gonna, I didn't know it was gonna be that obvious. Okay, oh look, we're an actual character. Okay, let's talk to you.
Oh,
That
it's you.
was amazing. Everybody just accepted me for who I was. I thought they'd be mad. I thought they'd hate me. I guess kindness, love, care, it's like they were always waiting for me, aren't they? As long as you're willing to give as much as you get. As long as you're willing to ask for it, always, no questions asked. It's always a compromise. Thanks, Natnicki. This is a lot. I hope you don't mind if I spend some time alone for a while just to process. Take as much time as you need. Don't worry, I don't think I need too much time, but I appreciate you giving me space. I couldn't believe how much kindness everybody showed me, even after everything I did. I feel a lot better already. Promise to keep visiting me in the Dark Castle until I'm ready to explore the village. You couldn't get rid of me if you tried. It's true. I don't even know how I get back to the world. We've got too much catching up to do. That sounds kind of great. Oh, hey, before you go, I've got something for you, the Over Remembrance. I already caught that, lady. I got it when I went back. Maybe now you can put it back in the pillar. But that just leaves the pillar in the Dazzle Beach. Drink some coffee. I love drinking coffee. Okay, let's do this. Transfer? Let's see. I mean, it's not gonna take away the gloom and doom, but whoa, wait. What? But wait, why is this still? How come but this still has the thorns? Unless I guess it's to correlate this area? I mean, I guess fitting, but it's kind of sad. Can't believe how long I've been recording this. That whole crash set me back a lot. Melon.
Oh, hello.
Natnicki, just who I wanted to see. You've done so much for the village, but there's still more to do. All in a day's work. Can I take a nap first? That's the attitude we need.
Yes.
Now, first off, even though the Forgotten has been pulled back from the brink, we'll still be dealing with the side effects of the forgetting for quite some time. Why, already I've seen new Nightthorns sprouting. I guess caring for the village is a job that's never done.
Ah,
Too true, I'm glad you see it that way. There are still countless villagers in their realms waiting for you to bring them back to the valley, and perhaps in time more doors will open for you. Oh, and that's not all. Dreamlight Valley isn't the only place to discover in this world. There are many islands out there, each with their own secrets. Exactly. One day we may visit them all. Who knows what we might discover. In any case, there's no shortage of secrets left to find right here in the village, and I'm sure you'll keep making this a splendid place for all of us to call home. The possibilities are quite limitless, aren't they? And that's that. Okay, so that ends, I guess, the main area of the main act. So we're going to go back to the Dark Castle real quick before we end this part off, because I want to see what the flip this potion does. Whoa, wait. I didn't even notice the fox. Wait, what? Excuse me? What? Do we just have a freaking rainbow fox? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure, first of all, I'm gonna have to figure out that door, but I'll probably do that one time. I'm literally in shock. We just have a fox. I didn't even notice the fox. I'm pretty sure once I go back to editing, I don't know if it's gonna be there or not, but there was a fox. We just got a fox. We have a rainbow fox. Oh my god. Oh, I love that it actually leads rainbow paths. Wait, walk around for a bit? Aw, that's cute. The foxes are actually my favorite creatures in the game because it reminds me of Todd from Fox and the Hound, but okay. That's actually really cute to have. I'm gonna end the part here, guys. Okay, we have finished the first act, I'm guessing, of this whole game until the next big update comes along. As it just showed, Jafar is coming in. He's more than likely gonna be the next big bad, if not helping probably another big bad that's to come. You know, it's just a little sneak preview of what's to, who's coming into the world. Obviously, new realms are going to come up, and new land is going to be coming, along with new characters, so there's a lot to look forward to with the next coming months. I am still going to enjoy this game, obviously. I'm going to do a lot of these side quests on my own time. I just really wanted to get the main stuff down. It was nice to just play and share with you guys, and it was nice to sit down again and record new content. I don't know if there's going to be another video this week other than these two videos of Dreamlight Valley. I have to see. But for right now, I'm satisfied with that. It was just good to get back into the recording session. Let me know in the comments down below, how did you enjoy the ending of this act, or about the forgetting? What were your thoughts? Do you have any theories behind anything correlating to the forgotten? I like to think of it as like a weird childlike thing, like they're actually a child. I don't know why that's in my head, but they're just like, you know, grown up, kind of like Molly from Pokemon 3. That's just my head. What are your thoughts? If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, more gaming content, art videos, Disney content, and more to come on my channel. Check down the description down below, guys. All my social links are down below, as well as my art comments that I update my Twitter account. Feel free to check that out if you are interested. But if you feel that those are your seat, go ahead and support my Patreon. The link is in the description down below as well as on my banner on my main channel. You get a lot more art goodies at much cheaper prices, as well as access to many comics that I've come to made, original and fan made. Also be sure to hit the notification bell, guys, if you haven't already, so that way you know my video goes live. And with all that said, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!